Electrification. What is electrification? The process of charging a body is called as a electrification. Electrification means process of charging a body. So in this electrification, there are three types. Means by three methods we can charge a body. What are those three methods? That is, first one is charging by friction. Charging by friction. And the second method is charging by conduction. And the third method is charging by induction. So there are three types of charging a body, means electrification. So that is charging by friction, charging by conduction, charging by induction. So let me discuss one by one all these things. So how we can charge a body by using a friction method. So by using friction method, how we can charge? Friction means it's a process of rubbing. Means, so in this method, means by using charging by friction method, we can charge insulators only. It is suitable for insulators only. So if we rub the two bodies, the electrons will transfer from one body to another body. The body that loses electrons becomes positively charged. Body that gains electrons becomes negatively charged. This method of charging is called charging by friction. Example, if you consider a glass rod, if the glass rod is rubbed with the silk cloth, electrons transferred from glass rod to the silk cloth. So silk cloth becomes negatively charged and glass rod becomes positively charged, and this process will be called as a charging by friction. Then the second method of charging is charging by conduction. So this method is suitable for conductors, and in this method we can charge the conductors by the same kind. Means, so how we can charge by using this method? Here, when two conductors are kept in contact with each other, when two conductors are kept in contact with each other, so if one conductor is charged and other is uncharged conductor, the charges flow from the charged conductor to the uncharged conductor, so that this uncharged conductor will get the same kind of charge as that of the charged conductor. So example, so if you consider two conductors, let us consider the conductor A and the conductor B. So here the conductor A is a positively charged conductor and the conductor B is the uncharged conductor. Suppose if these two are kept in contact with each other, if the conductor A and conductor B are kept in contact with each other, then charges from this conductor A pass to the or flow to the conductor B. So that's why the charges are uniformly distributed over the surface of the two conductors. So here this uncharged conductor B also charged with the same kind as that of the conductor A. So in this method we can charge the uncharged conductor. So by using charging by conduction. So in this method, uncharged conductor will be charged by the same kind of as that of the charged conductor. Or suppose if you consider a negatively charged conductor, let it be conductor A, which is a negatively charged conductor. So if this negatively charged conductor is kept in contact with the uncharged conductor B, means if this conductor A is kept in contact with the uncharged conductor, then negative charges also flow to the uncharged conductor uniformly. Okay, this is the method of charging by conduction. Now the third method is charging by induction process. Here charging by in this induction process, suppose if you consider an uncharged conductor and a charged conductor, and if you hold the charged conductor very close to the uncharged conductor, this uncharged conductor becomes charged by opposite kind. Means if it is positively charged conductor, this uncharged conductor becomes, the negative charges are developed in this uncharged. Or if you hold, negatively charged conductor or a negatively charged body near this uncharged conductor, so then it becomes, the positive charges are deposited at the near surface of this conductor. Now let me explain the charging by induction process. So when an uncharged body, when a charged body is kept close to an uncharged body, so then this uncharged body gets charged by opposite kind by this charging by induction process. Now let me move on to discuss about the charging by induction method. Okay, so by using this method, so we can charge two metallic spheres with the opposite charges. Further, in order to explain, let us consider two metallic spheres A and B, which are mounted on an insulating stand. So here we have considered two metallic spheres. So those are mounted on an insulating stand. Okay. So these are the, let A and B are the metallic spheres. Those are mounted on an insulating stand, and these are the uncharged conductor. So now let us consider a charged glass rod. So now consider a positively charged glass rod. If you hold the positively charged glass rod very close to this uncharged conductor, very close to the uncharged conductor, these uncharged metallic spheres, we all know in conductors free electrons are the charge carriers, right? Means electrons only will move. See, when this positively charged glass rod held near, it's brought near this uncharged spheres, the negative charges, means electrons, are attracted towards this positively charged glass rod. So they deposited, they come towards the nearest end of this, nearest surface towards this glass rod. And positive charges are move far away from this glass rod. That means they are deposited at the farthest surface. Okay, when you hold positively charged glass rod, electrons are attracted. So electrons from both A and B will move towards the nearest surface, and the positive charges will be deposited at the farthest surface. Okay, then by keeping the glass rod as it is, means without removing the glass rod, without removing this glass rod, positively charged glass rod, slightly move this sphere, metallic sphere B through a small distance. Okay, see, I am keeping the metallic sphere A as it is, and I am moving this metallic sphere B through a small distance without removing this glass rod. Okay, so through small distance. After moving this conductor or metallic sphere B through small distance without moving glass rod, so now the conductor A is having only negative charge and conductor B is having only positive charge. Okay, now remove this glass rod. after removing this glass rod, conductor A, I mean negative charges on the conductor A are uniformly distributed over this surface, I mean on the surface, and the positive charges in the conductor B so are also uniformly distributed on the surface. Okay, so by this method we can charge two conductors with the opposite kind. So therefore, by using the method that is charging by induction process, we can charge two conductors with the opposite charges or opposite kind. Now we can also charge a single metallic sphere by using this charging by induction process also. Okay, how we can charge a single metallic sphere by using this charging by induction method? Let me explain. So let me describe how we can charge a single metal sphere by using this induction process. For that, let us consider an uncharged conductor, means uncharged metallic sphere that is mounted on an insulating stand. Okay. Now take a negatively charged plastic rod. Negatively charged plastic rod. See, when you hold this negatively charged plastic rod near the metallic sphere, since it is negatively charged, we know uncharged means, so number of positive and negative charges are equal, right? Number of protons and number of electrons in that body are same. So the electrons in this conductor are repelled when you hold this rod near the conductor. Electrons in this conductor are repelled, so they move towards the farther surface of the metallic sphere, and positive charges stays here only. Okay, so positive charges are attracted towards this negatively charged plastic rod, therefore they stays here only, but electrons are repelled and move towards the farthest end. So then in the next step, without removing this plastic rod, means by keeping the plastic rod as it is, so connect the farthest surface of this conductor, means metallic sphere, to the earth, means make grounding. So here without removing plastic rod, I am connecting the farthest surface of the metallic sphere to the earth. When you connect this farthest surface to the earth, so the electrons from this sphere will flow to the earth. So as a result, this surface gets neutralized. Okay, positive charges will stays here only. Okay, then without removing this plastic rod, first remove the grounding. So if you remove the grounding, so here only negative charges are there in the plastic rod, right? Only positive charges remains on this spheres. If you remove the earthing, so positive charges only remains on the surface of the sphere. Now remove this plastic rod. If you remove the plastic rod, so now the metallic sphere becomes positively charged, and these positive charges are uniformly distributed over the surface of this metallic sphere. So this method here, so I have charged a uncharged conductor by positive charge. In the same way, by using positively charged glass rod and an uncharged sphere, we can also charge an uncharged sphere by negative charge also. So this is the method of charging a body by induction method. Okay.